Is, TK, is TKO ruining WWE? And this is why I asked the question. So this is 3 years in a row where Ari Emanuel and these money hungry, blood sucking Neanderthals has dipped their nose into our WrestleMania business. So WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes had just won the Royal Rumble for the second time. It's going to be Roman versus Cody Part Two. And then SmackDown in Birmingham, Alabama, to be exact. The Rock comes down to the ring and tells Cody, "Hey, don't you worry about it. I know you want the Royal Rumble and all that, but you take a back seat right quick while me and my cousin fight at WrestleMania." And then the fans went ballistic over it. Like, how could you? Cody Rhodes. What was it? Hashtag. What was the hashtag? There was the hashtag Cody.
We
Rhodes.
want Cody.
We want Cody. There it was. Hashtag we want
babies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Cody Crybabies. Yeah.
But that was because, like the Ross said, the TKO president asked me to come in and spice it up a bit, and I did. So they're sticking their nose in the business, and then WWE was able to course correct, had the final boss, had the match like it's supposed to be, and voila, WrestleMania was saved that year. Last year, going into Elimination Chamber, hey, Ari Emanuel and ourselves are not good. We need The Rock. So they called The Rock again. Remember, The Rock said, hey, with this whole Cody sell your soul, that was just a quick off-the-cuff storyline because, Ari Emanuel again, hey, we need you here for Elimination Chamber to come up with an angle. Hey, Cena, you want to go heel? Sure. Because remember, Cena wasn't supposed to go heel that year. That's why they had all the T-shirts celebrating him. He wasn't supposed to go heel that year. And then he went heel, and they didn't have a plan, and you see how the Cena heel turn went.
Yeah.
And then the Travis Scott debacle. So there was, again, another TKO. Hey, bring Travis Scott and let him be part of this. And they ruined that last year. Now this year, Pat McAfee, when he going to take the deal, Ari Emanuel, his client, hey, we need to spice up because WrestleMania ain't selling again. And he goes and beat a mystery caller, and the fans shit all over it again. And here we are again. So TKO, to me, because they're so money hungry, they don't care about the product. To me, they're ruining this company. And they always come around WrestleMania time. They don't come around SummerSlam time or Survivor Series time or even the Royal Rumble time. They always coming around WrestleMania and they messing everything up. Like, I wish Ari Emanuel would just back the hell up and let the wrestling people run the wrestling company. We don't need you bringing Travis Scott in. We don't need you bringing Pat McAfee in. We don't need The Rock just coming in, just busting in storylines and not doing anything. Like, let the wrestling people build their own storyline. Is what I'm saying. With TKO.
Des, you want to go? You want me to go?
Go ahead. You take it.
I think. Okay, so yes, I do think that they are leaving a bad presentation for the product. Mm-hmm. I think they are butting in too much. I understand from a business aspect, they are basically trying to recover a whole lot of money because I think a lot of promises were made. So they have to keep up with that. So they're trying to get sponsorships, and the more brands you got, that's why they're tying everything up into a nice package. And I think eventually they will sell that complete package. But right now, they're basically, trying to push certain things. Like, I'm sure with McAfee has something to do with ESPN, because he's tied into all that with college football. So same thing with Logan Paul and his brand, especially the Prime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're trying to recover a whole bunch of money, so they're making a lot of unpopular decisions, for us, because they get the benefits of the money behind the scenes. We don't see, the business aspect of it. But yeah, so they're pretty much ruining because they're money hungry.
Well, they're making business decisions, but hiking up the ticket prices, like you're making history. Last year and the year before that, you're making history, and everything is going smooth. And now they're looking at the ticket prices and they're looking at the ticket sales and saying, "Well, why can we not sell tickets to WrestleMania?" And they think because the storyline need to be spiced up. They're not looking at the fact that, okay, man, we priced out the regular family or the regular wrestling fan. We priced them out for these celebrities that don't care about the product for real. And now these celebrities and people they don't, and now the people that do want to go to WrestleMania can't go to WrestleMania. We priced them out.
Yeah, but you got to remember, all the celebrities have a brand, so they're hoping.
What good is the brand if 30,000 seats are empty?
But they're trying to do it. They're trying to get a new demographic onto the product. They've said that multiple times now. So they're
But to see, this is the problem.
Social media, big time.
This is a problem, though. This is a problem with that. Wrestling's not that type of product. Yeah. And I know they can try to dress it up any way they want to dress it up. And I have heard them say that in plenty of interviews and even saw it in documentation that that's what they want to do. They want to make it to where your high rollers are paying $20,000 a show and they're not batting an eye. That's what they want. They want that upper class vibe, that upper class. So they want that Vegas fight feel for WWE. You know, back in the day, Tyson fights, now that people paying thousands just to go to Vegas and see a Tyson fight. That's what they want. They want that. That's another reason probably why they floating around Vegas. They want that same feel for WWE, what they turn UFC into. They want that. But here's the thing. The fan base for wrestling is not that. Granted, you have fans in all shapes and sizes from all classes, but wrestling was always looked at as a working man's entertainment. It was never looked at as upper echelon type of entertainment. It's looked at as that guy that worked at the factory all day that just want to come see two people throw each other around the ring for 10, 15, 20 minutes, drink a beer, yell, act crazy, flip a chair over, and go home and say he had a good show. That's where wrestling's always been. It's been for the kid begging their parent that works those blue-collar jobs or those mid-class jobs that pays their money for the whole family to go to have that same experience. Mm-hmm. It's not made for your people who sit in a palace all day and just want to come and watch the peasants fly around the ring for 20 minutes and, oh, that's great, and let's go home now.
Blood, just like back in ancient Roman times.
Yeah, but like, it's like I ask people, do boxing and UFC fighters, do they have like action figures? I'm asking.
UFC does now.
Do they?
Yeah.
But they didn't used to because it's not for kids. Like, honestly, celebs are part of WrestleMania, but keep them out of the ring in any capacity unless they're willing to put in the work. Yeah, but I have I have no problem with the celebrities at WrestleMania. Like, I think WWE is overdoing it. They're really overdoing it, like, for the past couple of years. It's just...
Yes, and I think they're writing checks that they can't cash right now, so they're trying to get it how they can get it.
It's just, we don't need, like, to me, we don't need all the celebrities. We just, like, they're just pricing out the coming fan, and it's sickening. And this is why I'm happy. Tiger. And this is why I'm, let me see, they say they shouldn't be pricing out the company. This would be disappointing. True. This is why I'm glad that 30,000 seats empty. I wish it was 50,000 because they need to come to realization that, hey, this ain't it. Wrestling is not going to never be what boxing and UFC is. It's never going to be that ever.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon been trying that for the last 50 years. It's like Vince said, wrestling is more towards Disney, not MMA. He been said that. Yeah. That's what wrestling is. It's more towards Disney. It's not MMA. It's not boxing. It'll never be that. It's for families. And like Ted said, the coming working man, not high time rappers and entertainers that want to come to a boxing match. You're not going to see it. It's just not what they do. Now they made a turn and like more celebrities have been coming to wrestling events. That's true. But you go look at Canelo versus Crawford. And go see how many celebrities at that match. Lots. I'm talking about lots. You're never going to see that wrestling. So they need to stop trying.
they've
Big.
always had a small amount of celebrities involved with WrestleMania. That has always been
Yeah.
the only kind of crossover they've had, or build-ups to like a SummerSlam. One of the big fours.
Yeah.
They've always had it, but I agree. If they're gonna put in the work, which for the most part they have with Jelly Roll, Bad Bunny, they did put in the work. Logan Paul put in the work. So, but then they have like one with like Travis Scott, who is, for lack of a better term, the biggest bitch in the world after he took one bump.
Yeah.
It ain't ballet like they say. So,
Man, I hope that at some point they realize this, because you can't buy multiple companies and expect all the fan base to react the same. It's like going to a soccer game where the whole crowd is alive and doing their chants and stuff, and expecting that same thing at an NBA game or the NFL game. There's different fandoms. Let it be that way. If we want to go to UFC, we go to UFC. We want to go to boxing, we go to boxing. We want to go to wrestling. Let us be able to afford to go to wrestling. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I normally try to catch WWE every time they come to town. I do. If they're in Nashville, if they're in Birmingham, you ask CL. Most of the time, me and the fam, we packing up, we going. Whether it's a Monday night, that will be late for school tomorrow. Like, we make it work. Mom be cool with it because she know we don't go all the time. The past few times they've come outside of NXT, I haven't been to the past few WWE events that have come close to here because it's been priced so ridiculous. And I feel horrible as a dad going to a WWE show telling my family they got to stay here because we can't afford it. If they all can't go and they want to see it, I'm going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make me feel bad, but I'm not about to take the mortgage money or pull from something that we need to line y'all pockets. Like, no. And I got to drive to it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Which is why my next question is about to be very important.